What's up, guys? It's Emily. Today is October 1st, 2021. I'm making this video to document it for my future journey. And I want to talk to you guys about some life-changing news I found today about my health. Obviously there's going to be waterworks, most likely 100%. So grab a box of tissues, because this is not something that has been easy for me to talk about. And this is something that I've kept to myself for the last few years. And, I feel like, today was a confirmation and things like that. It was confirmed, basically. And, I want to document this and show, my story, my journey with you guys. So like I said, grab a box of tissues and let's get this video started. Okay, guys. So today, like I said, is October 1st, 2021. And today I found the most life-changing thing for me. And I know some of you guys may think it's not that deep, but if you're a person that has felt what this has felt like or has been through what I'm going through, then put yourself in my shoes and understand. And if you're a person that can't understand, then just listen and just watch this video and I'll explain. So basically, last year I got a brain MRI because I was having abnormal levels with my Prolactin and my IGF, which IGF stands for insulin growth factor, and I was just my blood work was coming back high. Basically, my Prolactin came back high, my IGF came back low, and basically they wanted to see if there was a pituitary gland benign tumor, which is normal for people with my case with my PCOS. So we did that last year. Thankfully, it came back negative. There was nothing seen, but they wanted to do a yearly follow-up with me and basically see if my prolactin levels went up. So August, mid-August, I got my blood work done, and no, maybe more close to the end of August, I got my blood work done, and basically I was on vacation with my family. I had got a message from my doctor. Well, my doctor was out, but I got a message from somebody that was subbing for her, and basically said that my prolactin went up more, and basically they want to run another blood test. So when I got back from vacation, I automatically went back and did that blood work. That blood work came back high. So now they want me to get another pituitary gland MRI just to see if something grew within the last year. Because with the pituitary gland, it could be so small and it could be hard to miss, basically. So I haven't got it done yet. I actually went to my specialist doctor to talk with her today about the prolactin and if there's any concerns and things like that. So basically, like I said, I haven't got the second MRI done because my insurance has to accept the MRI because it's such a specific test. And so yeah. So I went to my regular my specialist today, and we spoke about the prolactin. And basically I had a bunch of questions because I was concerned of why I needed to get another MRI. I just had general questions, if there was just a lot of questions that I had. The questions that I had asked was, does the prolactin, does my medicine interfere with my prolactin? And she basically told me that because of all my levels being normal, because I'm on medication, that it wouldn't be affecting. If I was on no medication, she would automatically say, yes, this is your medication. And that was a big question my mom had also, because it was just like a big concern of like, why do we need to do another brain MRI, you know? So basically I had asked her if my thyroid has to do with my prolactin, and she said yes, but if I was basically not getting treatment for my thyroid, it would affect my prolactin. And then I had asked her, I said, this was like a really hard question for me to ask. I got my tissues just in case. But basically, I've had this, so basically since I've got diagnosed with PCOS, I knew that I was going to have possible fertility issues, but I know there's like specific tests and things like that you need to get done to see that. So, basically I had asked her, I said, if prolactin has to do with anything with getting pregnant or my fertility. And she had told me that it was that was another reason why they were concerned, was because my prolactin can affect me ovulating. And basically, because I have this prolactin issue, I basically haven't been ovulating since probably since I was 10 or since I started puberty. And I already knew what PCOS. I knew that it comes with fertility issues. But like, I haven't been wanting to ask that question since this whole prolactin thing got brought up. And if you guys don't know what prolactin is, it has to do with the breast also. It could cause non-pregnant women to lactate even though you're not pregnant. If you don't know what lactate means, it's basically your boob has like this lactate of milk when you breastfeed. And obviously I don't have that. But basically why they want me to go through another brain MRI is to see if there's a tumor and then to get it handled, because sometimes it's not visible and they'll have to put me on medication to shrink it, and then hopefully it will help me to start ovulating. But I will have to be put on fertility treatment. It's it was kind of hard for me to wrap my head around it when she like basically confirmed to me that I'm not gonna be, like, she basically said it. She was honest. She said it. She was honest. That basically I'm not gonna be able to get pregnant because of the prolactin issue. That I will have to be put on fertility treatment, which I 100%, you know, I knew that would be the case, but I also wanted to try naturally. It's not a easy thing to hear. It's really not. Especially at my age. It's not an easy thing to hear because for my age at 23, you start thinking about, oh, I want to start a family one day. I want to have this. I want to have that. And everybody that knows me knows that I've always wanted to have my own kids. wanted to have my own kids, and it like she basically confirmed it for me, and then I will have to be on fertility treatment, which I 100% support. But there's a lot of stuff that come with this. I could be on fertility treatment and I could still lose, have miscarriages, and it'll just be a bunch of trial and errors. And it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy at all. Of course I want my own kids, but so basically she told me that I haven't been ovulating, and basically I will have to, if there is a benign tumor in my brain, I would have to go on something to shrink it, and then basically it'll help regulate, and then I would go in remission, basically getting off the meds, and which is really tough, but because I'm 23. I've been saying this for so long to everybody. I had different plans. For myself. I wanted once I graduated, I want to go to school. I was working, but like it's been tough because of my health issues. There's just been like one thing after another these last few years, and it's just like now it's just like there's so much more to worry about. And not saying that's an excuse to stop life, because there's much more harder things that people go through. But these last few years have been really tough since I've graduated high school. These last few years I pushed with all my might. I've tried to get help. I've tried to lose weight. I've tried a lot of stuff that people have brought me down by their harsh words and not understand what it's like to live with an invisible illness. People just say stupid comments, and then people expect you to not have a reaction or not get emotional about it. So basically, that's the life-changing thing that I had found out today. And it was really hard for me to get behind the camera and like wrap my head around this and like talk to you guys about this, but I really want to show you guys the reality of my situation, because not only am I worried about that now, I have to worry about a growth, that something's growing in my brain. And when I got out of the office, I was definitely, it didn't hit me until I walked out and got in the Uber. And I was just sitting there looking out the window and thinking to myself, like, you just have those worries. You have those worries. One of my biggest worries was like, not being able to, and then, going through all this medications and things like that I will have to go through, and then worrying about, because some men do leave their, significant other when they find something like this out. And mind you, I forgot to tell you guys, Matt actually came to this appointment with me, and I did not expect to hear that today. I thought, basically my questions were, and I knew what my questions were, and I wanted, and one thing I love about my doctor is she's open and honest, and, she told me, we're going to get you through this, we're going to help you every step of the way, which gives me, like, a peace of mind, and, like, letting me know that she's there. it's been really hard because it's like I felt really alone when I first got diagnosed with my PCOS. You know, a lot of people are just saying, oh, lose the weight, it'll help your PCOS. Or, oh, maybe you should just get a second opinion. Or, oh, you'll be able to have kids. Or it's just a lot of like comments that shouldn't be said. Or like, oh, you need to fix your diet, or this or that. It's when you don't realize people are not around you 24/7 to see what you're doing behind closed doors are the ones to make the comments. And it's like when you're a person that has tried. I've got diagnosed with this since 2018. I've been trying the last 4 years to get help, to find answers. And you know, when I met this doctor, I get so emotional because it's like I felt so alone through this whole thing with these doctors. They've just threw meds at me and nobody really listened. I just knew that there was more that I needed to know. And she took her time with me and helped me, and we're right where we need to be right now to get the help that I need and to find more answers out. And I know people are like, oh, you know, when you go to a doctor, you find more issues than you want to hear. You hear the worst before you hear the good. And I understand that. Nobody wants to ever hear the bad. But at the end of the day, it's like when there's a doctor that genuinely cares, it feels like it's a different type of love and care for that person. But yes. So when I do start that journey, I definitely want to bring you guys along with me because I'm scared for my life. Not scared for my life, but I'm scared for what's to come in the future. I'm very scared. And I want to trust God. I want to trust my body. It's just when you're a person that has dealt with a lot of negativity, that's all you feel like it's served to you, basically. I just want good to come out of this. I want a lot of good. So, and I want to show you guys this journey with me and really understand to take care of yourself. Because if you take care of yourself when it's too late, it's going to just be 10 times harder. And that's why I've been so on top of taking care of myself. My health became my number one priority because of my conditions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below your thoughts and positive vibes, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.